Next up is the third highest grossing movie of all time, and the highest grossing movie of 2012. And of course, the movie I'm talking about is The Avengers, directed by Josh Whedon. Of course, the creator of Firefly and Serenity. My favorite, Firefly, of course, being one of my favorite TV shows of all time. It's a good movie. Yes, the plot is generic. It knows what it is and doesn't try to be anything more. I think the main draw for this movie is seeing all of these action comic book heroes together for the first time on the screen. You know, actually interact with each other. I got the Blu-ray 3D version. The reason even though I hate movies in 3D, I don't think it really adds anything. The reason I got it was because it was about the same price when I bought it for this, and the other edition were about the same price. I think it was like 3 cents more for this, and B, it came with music download for the album. Of course, the album is when they take a lot of various songs and just put them together, and a soundtrack is when it's actually the music used in the film. The album is, of course, just random bands, and they just put the Avengers label on there to make money. So, yeah. So, have the Blu-ray, and underneath is Blu-ray 3D. Have the DVD copy, and the digital copy is underneath. I'm not a big fan. I don't think anybody is a big fan of the way they did the stacking of discs. But anyways, I wish for the digital copy they would at least include your ultraviolet code, so I could redeem it on there instead of the Windows Media Player or iTunes versions, because I get a lot more use out of the ultraviolet version of digital copies instead of this way they do it on this. It's the old way of doing it, the digital copy. Now I am going to get into some Black Friday and wrap it up with just one or two other purchases, and then Christmas movies I got during Christmas. Besides, of course, the Batman DVDs. First up, let's go with this Iron Man. I got this for, I guess I have 4 upgrades, including this. Now I think about it, I got this for $4 on Walmart Black Friday. The reason I got this was, of course, upgrading my DVD copy of Iron Man. I'm still going to hold on to my DVD copy because it has the bonus features. This is just basically the first disc, and not in really in the bonus feature. It has a few like deleted scenes and extended scenes, the Invisible Iron Man, and BD Live Trivia. So I'll keep my DVD copy, like I said, for the extras. So yeah, that's Iron Man. Now I thought about Avengers, and then I did the movie that kicked off the whole Avengers lead up. This movie is The Gray. I got this for $7. I think I'm the only person in my family who liked this movie. But definitely watching the second time, I can see some of its flaws. Like, they say the F word a lot in movies. Like, every other line they say fuck. Like, alright guys, use a different word. Stop using fuck all the time. I mean, it's okay to use once in a while, but if you repeat yourself, it is monotonous. And yeah, it's what it is. It doesn't try to be anything special. No, it's really if you were in this situation, that's really how it probably would turn out. I mean, with the ending. So, yeah. And of course, it has the digital or the universal standard disc art, and it comes with a DVD copy and ultraviolet code, which I don't care if you saw because I already redeemed it. Back. Next up is Fight Club. I got this for $4 at Walmart for Black Friday. Great film. It's the 10th anniversary edition. Just swap out the slip case, which is unfortunate to get, but I gotta pass up getting this movie on for $4. I think, no. So yeah. And then these next two movies I haven't even opened yet. And it is Alien. $4 for Alien. And Aliens. I like Alien better instead of Aliens. I know a lot of people like the sequel better, but I rarely do I like the sequel better than the first movie. I also got this for $4, and I basically need to pick up 3 and 4 yet, but only if I can find them cheap. And the one game I got is Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. I got this for $15 at Walmart. Black Friday. Yeah, good game. I like 2 personally better. Just feels like 3 tried and did moments from 2 and kind of repackaged them. And yeah. And during the end boss fight, you could say, it was kind of glitchy on me. I mean, like, I'd be fighting and all of a sudden I'd be hanging off the edge. Like, what? How does that work? So, still a good game. Just, I prefer 2 better. Or 2 more. Mine is my favorite out of the 3. Now I'm going to move on to a trilogy of movies. 2 of these are kind of repurchases for me. The first one is Batman Begins. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook version. And I actually have this as a poster now. I got that for Christmas. It's a pretty huge poster. Yeah, so they were $10 at Best Buy. I got them during the trade sale, which knocked them down to $5. So, and you may these are on Blu-ray, and you may say, "Wait, don't you already have these on Blu-ray?" And yes, I do. The reason I got these is basically for display purposes only. I'm still gonna hold on to my other Blu-ray copies and use those and just have these, open like this for display. And these also do come with a ultraviolet copy of the film as well, which is nice. So, I mean, it's basically the same art. It is the same artwork on the disc that the Blu-ray edition has, and there's nothing really inside for artwork. So, next up is, of course, The Dark Knight. You got Heath Ledger on the back. And you basically have the same disc content, all that, plus the digital copy. So, and next up is Dark Knight Rises. I went ahead and purchased the regular edition. I'll get the Best Buy Steelbook at some point down the road, but I want regular edition so I can play it, have that version to play, and of course get the steelbook for a display. Now, say what you might about this one, but I love this film. It's probably my second favorite film out of the trilogy. First being Batman Begins, actually, not The Dark Knight, like most people. But yeah. And of course this comes with Blu-ray, DVD, and ultra violet copy of the film. So here's the artwork, the same as this. This is the actual intent of the cover. The back the same. And comes with promotion, like stuff to buy. And you have the movie on Blu-ray, special features Blu-ray, and the DVD copy. One thing I do wish is they would vary the artwork. I mean, they could have this as one, and then have like the red version, and they could have like a blue version from like the trailer, teaser trailer. But what are you gonna do? At least they put some artwork on there, even though I wish they would vary it. So yeah, I should say Dark Knight trilogy is probably my favorite trilogy out there. I know a lot of people say Lord of the Rings or Back to the Future, but personally, for me, Dark Knight. Now, these last three were gifts I got during Christmas, so we're almost done here. I promise. I won't keep you any longer. Okay. First up is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. With that Caesar there. This is actually embossed. It has that raised texture. And have a picture of Caesar and James Franco. I forget his main character, or his character name, and have the Golden Gate Bridge being bombed. Same artwork on the front, and they just have the picture of the Golden Gate Bridge, and they have some bonus features there. Blu-ray copy, and they have the DVD plus digital copy there. Not much to say about it. Good film. It definitely is one of their Planet of the Apes movie. Now this next film is probably the oldest film I have in my collection at the moment. It's basically a movie that takes place in one setting for like 98% of the film is just in this one thing. And of course, the movie I'm talking about, if you haven't guessed it already, 12 Angry Men. The Criterion Blu-ray release. And this is Criterion's number 591. And this came out in 1957. I think the previous oldest movie was North by Northwest. That was 59. Followed by Psycho. And take a look. The booklet has each juror, like a profile shot for the most part. Have the cast and then credits. And just talks about the movie and the effect the movie has had on like law cases and all that. I haven't gone through this and read it yet, but I will at some point. I actually like this design of this case because you have all the jurors. If you know the movie, at the beginning, everybody votes guilty except for juror number 8. So I like it's red until we get to him, and it's yellow, and then we go back to the red. So it really shows he stands out alone against everybody else. And then you have chapters there, and this 12 Angry Men. What's nice about this release, it actually comes with the TV movie as well. So you get basically two movies for one, even though it's gonna be similar story and all that. But I haven't gone through any of the bonus features yet. I will at some point here soon. And the last one, and certainly not the least, is this is a low budget film. It launched this director's career, and not a lot of people I've seen on YouTube who talk about this director mentions this movie, or I don't even see reviews. I've seen like maybe 2 reviews on YouTube, and that's it. And it's a fantastic movie. You guys really need to check this out. And that is Following by Christopher Nolan. It's his first feature film. He made this movie for $6,000. That's nothing compared to what movies are made for. Now, this is the Criterion release that just came out this past December. During the summer, I was like this close to buying this movie on Blu-ray, or not Blu-ray, the DVD copy, but that was like $30, and I'm like, oh, I just want to hold off maybe a little longer. Hopefully, we'll get a Blu-ray release, and we did, and it was finally announced that this movie is coming to Blu-ray. I'm like, yes, finally you can get this movie, and it's really nice to see Criterion do a release of it. Yeah. So this is, of course, Christopher Nolan's first movie, director of Memento, Insomnia, Batman Begins, Prestige, The Dark Knight, Inception, Dark Knight Rises. This is the movie that really launched his career. So, I can't stress this enough, guys. See this movie. It's great. It's only 70 minutes. It's black and white, and it's full screen. That's the only gripe I have about it. It's full screen now, since today everything's going widescreen. It's kind of weird to see a movie that was only shot 10, 14, 15 years ago, I guess now, being full screen, but I think that was probably a budget thing. So anyways, we got the insert here. Have the young man and Cobb, and you might recognize that name from Inception, but it's not the same Cobb, even though both are thieves. And I had about the transfer, how it was supervised by Christopher Nolan, and how it now includes a 5.1 soundtrack, and you have special things. And then inside, you actually have an article from a film critic about Nolan called Nolan Begins, like Batman Begins, but director's name. Get it? Anyways, so, and then you have the bots, which plays a major role in the movie, and items from the bots. And I just want to point something out. This is Cobb, and this is the young man. And I kind of like this picture because it's like the infinite loop. But anyways, you have chapters. And then you have this. And actually 3 of the actors from this movie have small parts in Batman Begins. So if you guys have a keen eye for that. I was able to find 2 by myself. And the third one I read online on Wikipedia about, oh yeah, he's in that. I'm like, huh. And now I know where he's at in Batman Begins. Plays a water technician. So yeah. And that does it for my Blu-ray / 1 game update. I really should not let it get this out of hand again. That was ridiculous. 23 tiles. Whew. Yeah. Until next time, guys. We're out.